is the 22nd of November, one day, an evening before Swami's 100th birthday. So, for this celebration, I have been traveling along with Vanita Richa, a sacred journey from west of India, from north to west to south. Over the days, I have been earlier in Kashmir, then in Punjab, then in Haryana, Delhi, and then into Rishikesh. We all went for the retreat. And after that, we started the journey 5 days back. Traveled on day one from Delhi to Vrindavan, visited Neem Karoli Baba's ashram, and experienced the presence and blessings of Hanumanji. It was important to have Hanumanji traveling with us. So after that, we visited the Krishna temple of Banke Bihari and ISKCON, and on day two, we left Vrindavan in the morning and reached the holy land of Ayodhya. And in the evening, we had the darshan of Sri Ram temple, which was also absolutely divine. And then on day three morning, we left Ayodhya and we traveled all the way to Gaya ji. And then at Gaya, we stayed the night, and next morning on day four, we did yesterday the Pinddan. Now, I don't know if most of you in India would know what a Pinddan is, but it actually is the final ceremony or prayers that you do for the liberation of the souls from their earthly journeys. And it is done in a place in Bihar. It was done for all the avatars as well. So there is stories of the Pinddan being done for uh, Lord Rama's father Dashratha, and then also going back to Krishna's time and the Pandavas. So on. It's been a tradition that when you do the Pinddan there, then it releases up to 7 generations of your lineage. So while we were driving there, the thought came, a very strong thought, that why do we do it for only our loved ones when we are saying that this whole family, this whole world is our families, Vasudev Kutumbakam. So yesterday morning when we went for the ceremony, I told the priest that I would actually like to do it for the Universal Father. Because if we do it for the Universal Father, then all generations of the Universal Father will get released. As there's an expression in Hindi which says, "Hathi ke paon mein sabka paon." So, so if you do it for God itself, then everyone is liberated. So I said, I want to do it for my Guru. He asked me, who's your Guru? I said, my Guru is Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. I want to do it for him. And so he found that request very unusual. He said, okay. So I said, the first offering will be for the Guru. So as we sat in the ceremony, and as I closed my eyes, then Shirdi Baba came. And Shirdi Baba said, I am elder to Sathya Sai Baba. You have to liberate me first. So then Baba was also standing. Baba was smiling. So Baba said, he's right. You go first. So we did first for Shirdi Sai Baba, then for Sathya Sai Baba, and then I did for Swami Rama. Incidentally, as I've told you, that it is also the centenary celebration for Swami Rama also this year. So it's such a beautiful synchronicity that all the masters that I have very closely followed have their centenaries being celebrated this year. And then I saw the light coming through as these masters were prayed to, and we prayed for the liberation of their physical bodies from this cycle of the karmic cycle. Then, all the friends, the family, and all the ancestors that we could remember, we prayed for each one of them, even some of the friends who had left their bodies as well. So it was a very beautiful experience. And while, we were doing it, Vanita and Richa also were offering it in their mind to their ancestors as well. And the priest was very accommodative. We found the priest to be a very loving soul. It was like he was also melting in that love. So it was very, very, very beautiful experience. And they found it also very touching that we were offering this for our guru, because guru comes first for everything, as we said. That, when there is a choice between guru and God, then it is the guru who comes first. It was a delightful experience. And then in the evening, we went to both Gaya, and we sat under in that Mahabodhi temple and under the Bodhi tree, the people tree, where Lord Buddha had attained enlightenment. And we saw that there were thousands of people who were praying in their own ways. Either they were chanting sutras, or they were chanting mantras, or they were doing their prostrations in front of the tree and the temple, and they you could see that the world is seeking nirvana. They're looking for enlightenment, and everyone is doing what is coming to them as a way of achieving that. And the one common thing that was found in all these various forms of, whether it's a bhakti form, whether it's a meditation form, uh, we found that the common factor is devotion or shraddha. In fact, shraddha, the, the ceremony that is done at Gaya for Pindan, also comes from the word shraddha, which is devotion. So whatever we do with complete devotion and we offer it to our guru, because guru is our link to the God, and guru itself verily is God. So that creates our connection with our higher self or with our God. And every religion and everyone who's on this path is seeking that only, though they are seeking it through in different forms. We today morning traveled from both Gaya and we reached Jamshedpur. So at this present moment, we are sitting in the Sathya Sai Sanjeevani Hospital in Jamshedpur, and how we were brought in here. And tomorrow early morning we will leave to go to Jaganath Puri. As you know that at Lord Jagannath they say, the heart of Krishna is there. So that's the calling, to be present in the evening tomorrow in front of Lord Jagannath, because Baba told me that that's where my heart is, and it is waiting. And it is waiting for you to arrive. And it's something that he has said he has been holding as a gift. So tomorrow is that great day when, after on the 100th anniversary celebrations of Satya Sai Baba's human form, is when we will be present to that wonder that awaits. In fact, I must share this beautiful experience with you that when we arrived, I've been driving all through, and these are long drives, and some of the highways, some of the roads, especially in Bihar, are not very good. So I think we arrived in the night around 7 or 7:30 in the evening because we are traveling in the east of India. The sunset happens quite early, around 5:30. The sun sets, so it becomes dark very soon. So when we reached, it was quite dark, and had driven for about 7.5 to 8 hours. But it was surprising that as soon as we came in and put our luggage, I felt as if my body was full of light. I didn't feel any tiredness for once. There was not a single ache anywhere in the body. And I felt that the old body had gone. And that's the feeling that I am continuing to carry, as if the old is being changed. And coming here to Jamshedpur, because Jamshedpur happened to be somewhere in between Gaya and Jaganath Puri. And then it occurred to me that Soumya was here in the working here in the hospital, and I haven't met her for quite some time. And somehow it was so arranged that this is where we had to be part of, to be together as we bring in that auspicious and holy day. So as soon as we are now all together as a family, the celebrations already have begun. The eternal message of all the masters, indeed of Sri Sathya Sai Baba, has been one only, that each one of us is on our journey to experience in totality, in absoluteness, who we truly are. And everything else that happens in our life is actually nothing other than a set of circumstances, set of people that lead us from one experience to another. And each experience propels us towards in our journey of experiencing our completion, our innate beingness, our totality. And that's really what this journey of life is all about. And in this journey, that as we keep on moving in this journey, we grow. We grow from being foolish to becoming wise. And as a celebration of the presence of the master, because master takes a human form, leaves a human form, but the master neither comes nor the master goes. The master is an eternal presence. So Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba took a human form on 23rd of November 1926. He left his mortal coil on April 24th, 2011. But actually, this is just the physical coming and going. But actually, his truth has been, is, and shall always be there, which is exactly the same for each one of us that is present on this planet. Our truth was, is, and shall remain. And all that this window, this opportunity that we have, is to experience that during this inning of coming in and going out in a human form. And for that, we don't need any mantra, we don't need any prostrations, we don't need any special things to be done. Actually, it is a journey of undoing, of letting go, of dropping off that we are not. So it's not about acquiring something, it is not about adding something, it's not about doing something to get something. It's about just being able to let go all that takes us away from who we are not. Our selfishness, our jealousy, our anger, our lust, our ego, our attachments. These are the things that we are holding on to. If we let go of them, then we are ourselves. We are who we are. We are divine. So, the best present that we can give to our master, and I'm talking of a universal master, I'm not talking of a particular form by any name. The best present that we can give to our master is that we let go of all this that is unbecoming of us, that is not who we truly are. And that can be done only with this right understanding that we are not that. Everything else that you use as an explanation that the mind has given you will always keep you caught. And anyone and every time anyone comes close to you, and you start disliking that person, you will start to create a story around it and start saying, oh, the reason I don't like that person is because something happened to me. And then our mind has always been creating these associations, and our mind is always getting stuck to something or the other. The whole idea of life is to become unstuck, to flow, to not be rigid about anything. But you look at ourselves, there's hundreds of things during the day that we are stuck to. The day we feel that we are not stuck to anything, we are not fixed about anything, that we are in acceptance of all that is happening around us and still remain in joy, that day know that you have given the best gift, birthday gift to your master. Know that you have achieved the objective of your life. Know when, no matter what's happening around you, you remain unperturbed and you are smiling with joy and unknown joy, not knowing why you are joyous, but you're just joyous. And you're not craving to be with someone. You're not craving to become someone. And you are just in that bliss of your beingness, of your own presence. And you celebrate your own presence. Know that it is your master's birthday. And so that is why, and at each time, at each moment, you are going to be rested. And what are you going to settle for? You see, what we settle for is what we get. You think that you've done enough and you should be given a reward, you should be given an acknowledgement, you should be given an appreciation, you should be recognized by others, then know that you are stuck, then know that you are caught. But if you're doing what you need to do without even thinking about who's watching and who's appreciating and who is giving me credit for it, when that need for acknowledgement stops, and when you are just happy to be in your presence and yet absolutely alert to the responsibilities and duties you must perform, know that you do not need any other proof. You don't need any other validation. Know that at that day, your Bhagwan, your Guru, your Master will bring abundance all around you because you have become one with that abundance. Abundance does not come from outside. Abundance is offered is to us as we come into this world. Abundance is who we are, and abundance just gets unlocked. We are the one who has the key to unlock it. We have to know that any type of a pretense, any type of a validation is creating that impediment for us to reach where we need to be. And as we move beyond, as we say no to all that tempts you, and as you keep going, you are lifting even the lords, the gods, the masters, and all the angels, and all the angelic beings from all realms are waiting for that one person to start rising higher and saying, no, I say yes to life, but I say no to all temptations and attachments. I and not getting stuck with anything. And each one of you has been on this path for many, many lifetimes, and you have in this lifetime itself have experienced this for yourself, how this whole magic of being in this oneness, in this state of surrender to your own higher self. You're not surrendering to anyone, the joy that it brings. To experience that ultimate joy, and that will bring the highest joy to your master. And that is the day, everybody is singing for him, and everybody is dancing for him, and everybody is doing service for him. But if you do this highest service, this highest of all the loves, then he will truly be celebrating. We are celebrating for him. Actually, he needs no celebration. What he needs is that he should celebrate for us. Just imagine, he should be. We have to make him happy. Let's do something that makes him truly happy. There are enough going and singing for him and attending bhajans, and there are enough who are who are going to be doing this service. But do this service, the service to your own self, and rise above. Atmano mokshartam jagat hitaya. Do that. I tell you, that will make him the happiest. That's the best way of celebrating his birthday. And tonight, let's do this. Tonight, let's just let go. Whatever little bit is still left. I know all of you have done incredible work on yourself of letting go. Just that, whatever today is still, if you feel whatever you're still holding on to. Because remember, I've always said this that we must become so empty, so empty, so empty that the gods keep filling it up for us. I mean, we are not in the business of asking anything from anyone, but yet it all keeps coming to us. You have to qualify for it. You have to qualify to receive that grace. And that is the effort required of emptying ourselves. So today, just think about this tonight. If there is still anything left, wee bit also left, that you think is unwanted, let it go. Because let's do something very different. Let's do what others don't do. And it benefits everybody. It benefits you because you merge with your higher self. The purpose of your life is completed. It actually helps all your family members. And in fact, all those who are going to be born and those who've already taken birth, it helps your entire society and it makes your guru and your God happy. Just imagine in one stroke, you can actually solve all the challenges and actually make everybody happy around you. So, if it's such a beautiful thing, why don't we use this auspicious occasion to do this? And each one, when you share this love for each other, it's remarkable that the love that each one of you has for each other. And that makes it so beautiful. And if this love we can start sharing with everyone. So if we can, this love that is beginning to form for each other, and we see it in every retreat. And now I see it, people how we are responding to each other, how we are caring for each other. This is the real proof that this love is working. This is growing. Earlier, it was a love for a common teacher, a common master, and now this love is coming to each one of us for each other. Now let this is a circle of influence. I'm just the projection of that love. But let this love start to flow freely to everyone around you. And it'll keep growing. It'll keep growing. So tomorrow morning, as I said, early morning we are leaving to be there. There is an allotted hour chosen. There is a time chosen to be present there. And I know what is coming is the most incredible time of being present on the planet Earth happens tomorrow. At each place, what we experience, as we've experienced that when we travel outside of India also, how we are called there, how the whole administration comes together to support us, how it is so evident that this is not our plan, that this is a higher plan, and how things that happen to others don't happen to us, and what happens to us is so profound and beautiful. So, this is a very beautiful feeling. How every destination I reach, before that, I'm given a thought of calling somebody. And when I call that person, the arrangements for the trip, are made. It's so beautiful. No plan. Magical times to all of you to celebrate Baba's birthday in whichever way, pleases your heart. Sing it out loud as we are going to sing together now. Let's sing one Hanuman bhajan to end. वीर हनुमाना अति बलवाना वीर हनुमान अति बलवाना वीर हनुमान अति बलवाना राम राम जपियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे बोलो राम राम जपियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे राम राम जपियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे राम राम जपियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे जो कोई ध्यावे अर्ज सुनावे कोई ध्यावे अर्ज सुनावे जो कोई ध्यावे अर्ज सुनावे कोई ध्यावे अर्ज सुनावे सबकी सुनियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे बोलो सबकी सुनियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे सबकी सुनियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे सबकी सुनियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे वीर अति बलवान हनुमान अति बलवान राम राम जपियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे राम जपियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे जो कोई ध्यावे अर्ज सुनावे ध्यावे अर्ज सुनावे सबकी सुनियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे 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 वीर हनुमान अति बलवान राम राम जपियो रे मेरे मन बसियो रे ओम साईश्वराय विद्महि सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्व प्रचोदयात् ओम साईश्वराय विद्महि सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्व प्रचोदयात् ओम साईश्वराय विद्महि सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्व प्रचोदयात् ओम शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु। Thank you, and thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Happy birthday to everybody.